So what is your best life? That's what I want to help you with right now, is putting that all together. So the important part is when you're thinking about achieving your best life, you need to think about with the end in mind. So if we look at the end is, what do you want that picture to be? And what I would say is take some time and journal about what your best life would look like. So once you have that picture and you define everything from your career to your family, to your daily life, to the activities you're doing, more importantly, then get into why is this your best life? Journaling about that will give you some insights to help you achieve that life. And then once we have that picture of what do you want it to look like and why is it important, then we can start to back up and start to build backwards. What are those larger goals you need to achieve? Is it changing a job? Is it changing your responsibilities? Is it going into a new industry? Getting education? Within your family, is it spending more time with your wife and kids? Is it getting a smaller house, a bigger house, moving? What is it? And once you have those, you can start to break down what are your bigger goals that you need to achieve. So then you can break that out into smaller goals. I think the one thing that people make a mistake is they go, I know what I want, and they dream this life, but they don't do anything about it. And more importantly, in this part, you're going to actually journal why you want this life, what it is, define it in the minute details, what you're doing each day, what you're doing each week, where you're living, the house, everything. The more you can make it granular and attainable and touchable, see, feel, hear it all, take it in, the easier it is for you then to start to define what it is and then figure out what those goals are. Once you have that, then it's starting to list it out. What do you need to do each day, each week, each month? And the important part is you want to make sure that you have that written out. Put it into a calendar as a reminder. It's always better to write out your goals, so write out your achievements. What do you want within this life? It will make a huge difference for you to obtain that. The other part is, if we're going to achieve this life, you want to have an accountability partner. You also want to make it known. Let your partner know, your wife know, your kids know. What is it? Because once it's out there, it's harder to kind of hide from it. If you always keep the secret of, oh, I really want to be living in the South and I want a house near a lake and I want to be able to have a 30-hour-a-week job that I'm working from home, but nobody knows that, how can they support you? And that's an important part. Have that accountability partner, be able to check in. How are you doing this week or this month? You can even do it twice a month. Makes a big difference in terms of achieving your goals and ultimately your best life. You know, as I talk to more and more people and I've worked with more and more clients, those that have done really well have a coach, accountability person that they can talk to, that they can check in with, that gives them perspective on how they're doing or not doing. And so that's an important part, is to define the end of what you want, why you want it, break down to bigger goals, then smaller goals, write it in a calendar and get an accountability partner. And you'll have a way better chance of getting the best life, achieving that by taking small steps to get there. And you'll, believe it or not, you'll reach it if you make a commitment to it and take action. Look, I would love some thumbs up, some likes. That would be helpful. That way it will become more impactful for others to see. And definitely subscribe if you're not. All right, take care and we'll talk soon.